YouTube, here I am again with an interesting piece. I hope so anyway. I'm going to do an unboxing of this Citizen. As we can see, it is a Citizen, but to be honest, I'm not completely sure what is going to be in this box. So I'm going to be amazed or surprised or disgusted, who knows. So let's open this box and have a look. So this is the standard Citizen packaging. We have the outer box and inner box. Let's get it out. Some of the Citizens have a really cool packaging, especially the dive watches. They have like a dive cylinder. In this case, it's just a simple box. Okay, so we have the inner box, Citizen, cardboard, and yeah, it's pretty big. So can I assume that it's a big watch? I think probably no relation there between size of the box and content. So let's have a look. What is inside here? Okay. Yeah, this is actually a watch that for sure I have been having an eye on for some time. There is the stainless steel version, the original Ecozilla, which has been around for many years, number of years. It's an old design, but of course it is still an amazing design. And now they came out with this different color, an army green color. There's also another version with a yellow strap and a stainless steel case with a little bit of color in there. And this, I think, is really a really great design. This army kind of green color. There's the Seiko turtle in the green grenade look, which also has this army style or camouflage color, let's say. And here we have the strap extension, which most of the dive watches Citizen makes comes with this. So it's intended if you're wearing a wetsuit to really extend the rubber strap substantially. I mean, that's a good solution. It's better than some manufacturers that they bring out a strap which is a standard strap and then it's far too long, but it just flaps around. So in this case, they have a nice standard length of the strap on the watch, and if you really want to use it on a dive suit, a wetsuit, then you put that on and it has some real added value. So it's not a kind of compromise. In this case, we can see this is a real, a serious dive watch, which has 300 meters water resistance, ISO 6425 compliant. We have the 3 o'clock position loomed, and of course the design is more or less identical to the stainless steel version with the black strap. What I can feel straight away when I take this watch out is that the strap quality in terms of feel, haptic, I mean, it has greatly improved. The old one used to have this kind of hard plastic feel to it, and this one is more like a silicone strap, PU silicone kind of combination. So it's not as soft and subtle as the latest Seiko straps, I would say, the silicone straps, but this is a great combination between the ruggedness, the toughness. So it feels really sturdy and strong, but at the same time it feels also very friendly to the skin. We have this accordion style extension here this potential extension to allow the watch to settle in your wrist. Interesting for this watch also, I mean, a feature which shows that they really thought it out. We really have this kind of double buckle, so it goes in here and then it is more or less weaved into this back part, which yeah, makes it even safer in terms of the even if you lose your keeper here at the back, it's still safely held in by this buckle. So yeah, another proof, another indicator that this is a proper tool watch for real diving. It has an eco drive, so yeah, the good thing is you don't need to do any battery replacements. The bad thing is it's a quartz movement, which many of us do not like. I mean, I'm quite open. It's a tool watch, so I'm not looking for the high-grade mechanical complication here. Citizen makes very reliable movements, and the EcoDrive system is yeah, tested long, many years of experience on this, so totally reliable. And you have simply a watch that is precise and efficient. So if you want to dive, that's what you want. You don't want to know that inside your watch there's some great complication or magnificent engineering, mechanical engineering. This could be more or less, there's some magnificent electronic engineering in there. I also like the case back of this watch, which is, let's say, screwed down. We have these 4 screws which keep that ring in place. And even though it's, let's say, not a high-end watch, it's just a reliable dive watch, but here Citizen has also improved the case backs. The old Eco Drives, they were so boring. Now they have this vintage style dive helmet, which really adds to the appeal of this watch. So what does it say here? Yeah, the usual service center, please don't open up this watch. I'm not gonna do that. And then it's for saturated diving. There's no helium escape valve, so it must be, let's say, in terms of tightness, air tightness, must be very well, precisely with good tolerances. All the cases must be yeah, well engineered, well manufactured. Coming to the crystal. So this is not sapphire. It's yeah, more slightly rounded, almost flat mineral crystal, which again, everyone's always looking for that sapphire crystal. No, in this case it's a dive watch, so mineral crystal is totally sufficient. It's even more shatterproof than the sapphire crystal. So what you want when you go diving is you know, for it not to shatter. If it scratches, okay, you can deal with that. That's kind of wear and tear, but you sure as hell don't want it to shatter while you're underwater. So these mineral crystals are simply very sturdy, and if you look at the design, it's protected by the bezel, which is higher. So that's, yeah, again, good engineering, good design. Some watches have the crystal protruding right out there into space and more or less looking for something to hit it. So yeah, the other one I have is the stainless steel, also has no scratches, so, and it's taken a lot of beating, so really it's an effective engineering feature here. You can look at the design of the bezel. It's kind of colored. The minute markers or the minute indicators are in 10-minute steps, and they're painted in green. The paint, as I realized on the black standard version, does lose obviously grip on the metal after time, and it starts to chip off as time goes by, but that would be maybe called patina. I really love this kind of gunmetal style of this case. Beautiful matte color, so it's not black, it's more grayish, yeah, kind of gunmetal. So very attractive. I really like it. And then with this green, yeah, overall theme here. Nevertheless, we have a red color splash on the seconds hand, and then the minutes hand which also gives it an appeal, and with the 300 dive depth indication there also in red. We have a screw down crown on the left hand side, so yeah, if you wear the watch on the left hand side, it's a bit of a nuisance if you want to adjust it, but in this case there is no adjusting needed. I mean, it has a precision plus minus 15 seconds per month, so you just set the time, you let it run, it charges by itself. You really do not need to unscrew that crown here. It's well knurled, and it has some protectors, some guards. Yeah, not over the entire crown, but at least half of it is protected in this case. Yeah. Bezel, 60 clicks, same as the original version. So again, I mean, 60 clicks means it's minute precise, and you really don't need more if you dive. I mean, this 120 click is just for really for people who are obsessed, or let's say in terms of the mechanical quality of the bezel. It is a nice feature, it feels good, but it's more for us test divers. Not the serious diver doesn't give a damn, honestly, whether it's 120 or 60. So fulfills, ticks the box, great. Obviously also, yeah, it's more or less precise. Yeah, doesn't 100% line up, but with 60 clicks, of course, that may be a bit more difficult also. Right, so we have a metal keeper here, metal buckle. It's not signed, so there's no citizen on the keeper, but yeah, I guess this is an iconic watch. If you wear this, everyone within 20 meters will know what this is. So a lot of wrist presence. I'm gonna put it on my wrist here, 8-inch wrist. So yeah, that's more or less what it would look like. Yeah, it's a bit top heavy, of course, because of the silicone strap, but it does not flop around or anything. It really sits well on the wrist. These straps go right into the case, so if you want to remove them, you have to remove this metal ring at the bottom. Yeah, I don't see any reason to remove or to change this. This is perfect. There are some people who have it on a stainless steel bracelet, but then it could get a bit annoyingly heavy. In this case, it's at 177 grams, which is still, yeah, it's still okay. You feel it, and you can knock someone out if you hit someone with this, but yeah, it's okay. You can easily wear it, of course, with a cuffed shirt. It could, yeah, it doesn't fit under a cuff. This is 18.7 millimeter thickness and 48, just over 48 millimeter width on the case. It's a big watch, but yeah, we've already gotten used to it. It's basically identical with the original Ecozilla. So what would be the nickname we give this? I've seen like green Ecozilla. I would call it Greenozilla, maybe. That combines all the features in the naming. Okay, guys, that's more or less a short unboxing. Actually, it's quite a long unboxing, but I must say I am quite pleased with this watch, and can't wait to wear it. I'll update my experience with it. Okay, guys, over and out. Bye.